First marriage to that basketball player.
Oh, Renee, honey, when you leave, turn that porch light off, will you, please? Come on, we Gail.
Good night, Renee. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We have so much to talk about.
Have fun, baby.
You too.
Why can't I come with you?
Because I'm working.
You come up with an idea for a column yet?
Not yet. How does this one look?
It would look better on my bedroom floor.
Collier, you're not helping.
Well, I'm not sure I want to get you all gussied up to go meet with a bunch of businessmen.
And business women. I tell you, I don't think there's a company in Alabama that doesn't have a booth at this fair.
Wonder if they're hiring.
Why, you looking for a career change?
No, not me, it's Johnny. He lost his job.
What? When? Why?
Kelly didn't say.
And you didn't ask.
I didn't want to stick my nose too far into it.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's wait till they're on the street stealing electricity from a lamppost so they can cook up some squirrel on a hot plate.
Mary Elizabeth, it's not that bad.
I'm calling Kelly and finding out.
Mary Elizabeth, please, don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
They might need our help.
And they might not. I mean, let the kids deal with it their own way. But Kelly said not to worry about it. And, you know, besides, that reception starts in like a half an hour, and you still got a few more dresses to show me.
Oh, boy, running your own business looks like a lot of fun.
Don't mind Geraldine. We leave the flirting up to her.
So, how long have the Adams County Apples been in the clothing business?
3 years in county. Knock wood. That's why we love coming to the Alabama Business Fair. Oh, we make a ton of contacts here.
Really?
Oh, well, word of mouth and referrals go a long way.
Well, I'm sure it's a lot of hard work, too.
Oh, it is. That's why it helps to have a sense of humor, a sense of style, and a lot of hairspray. We are grits, after all. That's girls raised in the South.
Yes, I know all about that. I'm a grit myself.
Oh! Oh, it's time for that appointment. Did you get everything you need for your article?
You know, I believe I did. And if I have anything else, I'll give you a ring. Hey there.
There you are.
Renee Jackson, who happens to be a lawyer and my best friend. This is Phyllis and Ernestine of the Adams County Apples.
So pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
And you.
Bye.
Well, this is not quite what I was expecting.
I know. The daytime events were so serious, and now I feel like I'm at a college kegger. I think I'm ready to call it a night. Come
Oh,
on.
me too. But this is first I gotta find Stacy. Last time I saw her, she was a little bit tipsy, so I took away her car keys. So I just want to make sure she gets home safely.
Oh, all right. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me go get our coats, and I'll meet you in the lobby in 10, okay?
Got it.
Stop it! Just
Down the hallway.
Calm down.
Talk to you. Miss Jackson.
What's going on?
Miss Jackson, we need a lawyer.
You don't need a lawyer to file a complaint, ladies.
Oh, I know how this goes. First you're the victim, and then you're victimized.
What happened?
Well, we were just walking down the hallway. The next thing I knew, there were hands all over me.
We were attacked, and the men who did it are around here somewhere.
There are two of them now. Oh, I ought to just knock that smoke right off his face. How dare he think he can touch me like that?
Now, let's not go flying off the handle here.
Aren't you going to arrest them?
Everybody needs to just calm down.
You have a complaint. These women were attacked, and they can identify their attackers. So instead of detaining and reprimanding them, I'd advise you to do something about those men.
Billy, don't let anybody leave the third floor. The two guys that are coming your direction, let's get some bracelets on them.
Right there.
This way, ladies.
Renee? Renee!
Elizabeth, I need to talk with you. I know you saw what happened out there.
Are you okay, Stacy?
I'm fine. I had a little too much to drink, and it was stupid of me.
Do you want to talk to the police?
No.
Are you hurt in any way?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine, and I'm not looking to press charges or have anyone arrested. I understand if those other women do, but I don't.
Well, what can I do to help you?
Just please don't tell me you're thinking of writing some column about this.
Well, actually, I wasn't, but I don't think it's a bad idea.
Look, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Just don't use my name. And please don't tell Renee about this.
I promise not to tell your parents if you promise not to tell Collier. I don't want him to go looking for a fight.
Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything to anybody. I just want to forget it ever happened.
Did you see the way those boys were laughing at us?
Yeah, like it was all a big joke.
Sometimes I really hate boys. Except Collier, he would never do anything like that.
Renee, come up here and bring Mary Elizabeth with you.
You want to tell us what happened at the party earlier this evening?
Nothing happened, Daddy.
Well, your mother just got off the phone with Mrs. Fletcher.
Seems that little Lisa came home in tears. Said some of the boys were acting up at the party. One minute she was dancing, and then the next some boy had his hands all over her.
You girls know anything about this?
We were just dancing. I didn't see anything.
Renee, you are lying.
Lisa said the boys started touching the girls because you put on that dress after your mother told you not to. This is all your fault, Renee.
No. Daddy, I can explain.
Oh, yes, you are going to explain, but right now you're going to go to your room, and we'll be there in a minute.
You better go home, Mary Elizabeth. Mrs. Fletcher called all the parents. I'm sure yours will want to speak to you, too.
Hey, honey. Hi. Just thought I'd drop by and we could talk and check and see how you are. Yeah. Is baby in bed?
Yeah.
Where's the Johnny?
Oh, he's, out for a drive or something.
I see. Listen, I've been thinking. Johnny ought to talk to your dad about going to work for him.
What? Mom, no.
Why not? It's good, honest work for good money.
We don't need money. I mean, we do, but I can cut back and we'll be okay with what I make.
You trying to convince me or yourself? Listen, if Johnny just ask your dad, I'm sure he'd find something for him.
Johnny's not gonna ask Daddy.
Well, don't make up his mind for him.
I just know he won't.
That's ridiculous. It's no reason to be proud in front of family. Now, listen, I want you all to come over to the house for dinner tomorrow night. We're going to figure this out, okay?
Mom, I don't think we can make it tomorrow.
There's no use in being stubborn, Kel. You learn that crap from me. And I have a lot more experience in getting my way than you do. So save yourself a world of trouble and just say you'll come.
Fine. We'll come.
Good. Leave the baby with Reggie and Gail. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, it's a lucky thing Collier's picking you up in the truck. How many outfits did you buy anyway?
5. I don't know which one to wear, though. They all look so good.
It's not the outfits, honey. It's you. You look fabulous.
Well, thank you. I'm trying. I've never been to the Alabama Business Fair before, and I do want to look presentable.
I haven't either. This is the first time they're holding it in Adams County. It's a great networking opportunity, I hear. CEOs and presidents from companies all over the state are going to be there.
Maybe I should wear the marine wool one that you wanted me to buy.
It's merino wool, and it's perfect business attire for the afternoon seminars and panels. Speaking of which, I've got to go over my notes for the business ethics and civil rights panel.
I can't believe I let Glenn talk me into writing about this. What do I know about business in Alabama?
Same thing you know before you write anything that you write.
Nothing.
Exactly, and your columns are always brilliant.
I always do this, don't I?
Yep.
I should just shut up and stop worrying, huh?
No, part of your process.
Maybe one day I'll just worry myself right into a Pulitzer Prize.
Hello? Hey, me, when are you coming over? Oh? Oh. She's flying in tonight? Yeah, I can't wait to meet her also. All righty. Love you. Bye.
Her who?
Turk's sister, Rita Gale.
The crazy one? The one who tried to sneak a string of pearls out of Hong Kong in her underwear?
Those were her pearls, and that was a customs mix-up. She's not crazy. I mean, she's a successful businesswoman. She owns her own consulting firm, travels all over the world.
With some of my precious jewels in her panties.
All right, so she's an eccentric. Gotta hand it to her, though. She basically raised Turk after their mother died.
And now she wants to meet you. You worried?
No.
Liar.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. Then my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. Ain't easy now. I'll be gone alone.
Brochures, business cards, ballpoint pens.
Beer caps.
No.
What's wrong with giving out beer caps with the firm's name on it?
Where do I begin?
First of all, the firm's name is Jackson and Associates, not Jackson and Ass.
You paid by the letter. I couldn't afford all of associates.
Well, I can think of one associate I can afford to do without.
Look, we need a gimmick, Renee.
I didn't even want to put the firm's name on pens.
That's true. Lakeisha practically had to rip her arm off before she gave permission for that one. I'll see you downstairs, Renee.
Look, every Tom, Dick, and Bubba gives away pens. We need to do something different for people to remember us.
I'd rather people respect us. This is not fun and games, Joe. This is serious business. This is about making our presence known in the wider business community in a respectable way.
Does this mean I can't get reimbursed?
I'll see you over there. Turk, what are you doing here?
You're on your way out?
Oh, yeah, and I'm late.
Well, I just stopped by to wish you good luck.
With my seminar or with your sister?
Oh, I don't care about what my sister thinks, and neither should you. She wants to take you, me, and Sarah out to dinner tomorrow night.
Great. I know the perfect place.
Janelle's. Rita Gale already made the reservation.
Okay. Then why don't we meet at my
Well,
house?
actually, Rita Gale's going to meet us at the restaurant. See, she's vegetarian now, so she wants to go there beforehand and talk to the chef. She's got us 6:30 for drinks, 7:30 we'll have
She's
dinner.
giving you an itinerary?
No, this is for you.
Thanks again for coming to get me, Daddy. I hate lugging all this stuff to the laundromat.
That's okay, Cal. But you should tell your landlord to fix the machines in your building.
I got it. It's probably a Johnny.
You ready?
Almost.
Hi, Johnny. You eat lunch? I'm making some PB&J's.
No thanks, Mr. Sims. Come on, Cal, I'm ready to go.
Okay, just a minute.
No, not just a minute, now.
Johnny, what are you doing?
I don't have time to stand here and watch you fold laundry. You can do this at home. I've got to pick up Emmett at Mom's.
Say hi to Gail when you see her.
Sorry about that. He's just so stressed out lately.
Something happened?
No, not really. He just lost his job.
Oh, Cal, that's terrible. You guys all right? Is there anything I can do to help?
It's okay, Daddy. Really, don't worry about this, please. I promise you, everything will be fine.
All right, okay, but let us know if there's anything your mom and I can do to help.
Actually, there is. You and Daddy have to promise to stay out of the basement while the party is going on.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a 4th of July celebration if we didn't let y'all have some kind of independence. So how many did you say were coming?
About 20. Except for Collier. His parents took him to the lake for a weekend.
Renee, you sewing that dress yourself? Open up this door and let us see.
Okay, here I come.
Elston sent this dress to you?
He said all the girls in Montreal wear stuff like this. What do you think?
I think it's a good thing your brother's in another country. I think you look like a Jezebel.
Well, I think she looks like Tina Turner.
Take it off. You can't wear that to the party.
Why?
If you don't know, I can't explain it.
But it's in style.
Not in my house it isn't, and not in my living room, and not in my dining room, and certainly not in my basement.
Where are they?
Upstairs on the porch. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. My parents promised not to come down here. Ready, girls? Yeah. You keep an eye out. We don't want the boys to see. At least not yet.
Okay, we're ready.
Put this on.
Come on, Renee, dance with me. Get off of me!
Gary, watch out! Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
I know. I don't know how it happened.
You want me to sew that up for you?
Oh, no, Mom, I don't have time. I've got to go home, change, and get back to the hotel for the business fair reception. Listen, I just came by to tell you. Turk's sister, Rita Gale, is in town, and she's a bit of a control freak. Anyway, she has invited us to dinner tomorrow night.
I know, she told me.
She did?
She's here.
She is?
Yes, she is. I couldn't wait to meet the woman who raised my new sister, and now here you are, too.
Gale!
Hi. Hi.
She didn't mean to call you a control freak, Rita Gale.
When did you
That
call
is a beautiful shawl. I love pashmina.
Oh, thank you. Actually, it's chartreuse.
Excuse me?
Next time Rita Gale goes to Indian business, you gonna bring me back one of those, isn't that right?
I meant to bring back some extra last time. Well, like I always say, you only miss the things you didn't buy.
Sarah, I found those, baby. Oh, how you doing, baby? I see that you met my sister, Rita Gale. Oh, by the way, I heard that your panel was the talk of that business fair. Aren't you going to that cocktail reception tonight?
Oh, she is.
Maybe I should just stay here with you guys.
Oh, nonsense. Don't let us keep you from your work. It'll give me a chance to get the inside scoop on you from Sarah.
Oh, we just going through old scrapbooks and photo albums and...
Oh, no, Mama, please don't bore her with that.
Oh, no, not at all. I have heard so much about you, your friend Amy.
Yes, today, wash, press and curl, manicure, pedicure, wax, the works. Can you take me? Perfect. I'll be right there.
I'm so glad you're here, Miss Jackson, because I'm about to lose my mind.
We had just come from the DA's office, but before that, we were at the police station.
The police let those men go.
They posted bail?
Oh, no, there's no bail. There's no charges. According to the DA, he couldn't get a conviction because there wasn't enough evidence of force.
That's incredible.
It's a case of he said, she said, and in this case, they are deciding to believe the he instead of the she.
What about sexual assault, disorderly conduct, at the very least, public lewdness and harassment?
You're preaching to the choir.
Isn't there anything you can do to help change the DA's mind?
I'm afraid not.
So those pigs in suits are going to get away with it.
It looks like they already have in criminal court, but that doesn't mean you can't go after them in civil court. You can sue the pants off of those men.
Well, will you help us?
Absolutely. I'll file the papers in the morning. No one should be subjected to such degrading treatment. This is humiliating.
Come on, tell it.
Then Renee looks up in front of everybody and says, I made a gorilla.
Oh, but that's cute and sweet. Unlike my dear brother over there. Oh, we didn't find out that bed sheets weren't supposed to be made out of rubber until the 3rd grade.
Oh, don't you know any nice stories from our past?
Not about you. But there is one story I like to tell.
Ah, yes.
What is it?
It's the story about how our parents got married.
When our father wanted to marry our mother, Grandpa Terhune refused to give his blessing or lend Daddy money for a house or anything. So, Daddy and Mama got Grandma Terhune to help them elope. But poor Daddy couldn't even afford a ring. So, Grandma Terhune took the ring off her own finger and gave it to them. Now, of course, Grandpa Terhune was fit to be tied when he found out it was missing. So Grandma Terhune told him she was willing to risk her own marriage for her son's happiness. That's how special she thought Mama was. And this is the ring that Grandma Terhune gave Mama.
And now, I'd like to give this to you. Renee Jackson, will you marry me?
Oh, no. I mean, oh, I couldn't possibly accept this. It's just too valuable to your family.
And you're a part of that family now. Go ahead, try it on. We had it sized just for you.
We? You were in on this?
Who said I couldn't keep a secret? Allow me. Renee?
This is a moment that I will never forget as long as I live. Thank you, Rita Gale. I just love it.
Well, I finally finished my article. It's going to be in the paper tomorrow. I still can't believe that I write things and they end up in print.
You're lucky. You get to do something you love.
So will you.
Yeah, something will turn up.
And, meanwhile, we were thinking that, you could go to work for Sims Construction.
You don't have to do me any favors.
No, you'd be doing me a favor. We've been real busy lately, and I could use some more people I can trust.
Oh, so you want me to be like a spy on your guys? Report back to you on who's slacking off on your dime?
Johnny.
What? You mean, you think that I...
Or maybe you just think I'm too stupid to get something better.
No, honey, we're just trying to help you.
I don't want your help, and I don't need your help.
Well, I'm beginning to see why you got fired in the first place.
Daddy.
I wasn't fired. I quit.
What?
I quit.
Did you know about this?
I didn't know how to tell you. I was embarrassed.
I'm not. They offered me some whack promotion. I told them no way.
Why on earth would you do that? You have a wife and a baby.
I was supposed to be at Morehouse by now, studying engineering, studying chemistry, not working at some pharmacy. They still have my spot. The dean of admissions sent me a letter saying, if you're coming, come on. But I can't go because I'm stuck here. And I'm damn sure not going to put another nail in my coffin by taking some full-time job at a pharmacy. If I do that, I'll never get out of here. I can't believe that this is my life.
I know how you feel.
I doubt it.
Where are you going? Don't you dare walk out that door without me.
Oh. All right, coming. Sake. Hey, what are you doing here so early?
The morning paper.
Oh, excellent. You're here just in time. I was just cutting out my column to put in my scrapbook, and I kind of messed that one up. Oh, look at that. Good. You brought me another one.
You know I represent the women in your article, so imagine my surprise when I read your column this morning and find out that you interviewed another woman who was groped that I don't know about.
So?
So? She could help me win my case. I mean, who is she?
I can't tell you that. She only gave me the interview in terms of anonymity.
This isn't Watergate.
And she's not Deep Throat. Coming. Hey, Cal.
I have to get to the house. Johnny is driving me crazy. He's the one who quit his job, not me. And he's trying to make me feel guilty because he thinks he's supposed to be the provider or something. And he's acting all threatened and weird. Hi, Renee.
Morning.
PMS.
No, I'm not.
No, him. Prehistoric man syndrome. Go in the bedroom, honey. I'll be in there in a minute. Renee and I are just about to finish up. I cannot give you her name because, first of all, she doesn't think she's a victim. And second of all, because she's a part of the business community and she thinks that if she steps forward, then her image will be tarnished. Let's not forget what happened to Anita Hill.
Anita Hill?
After they drug her in front of that Senate hearing committee, she lost her career, had to leave Washington. Good God. Bedroom.
Renee?
Morning. I mean, these women were molested. Where are your priorities?
If I were you, I'd be a lot more worried about that ugly ring.
For your information, this happens to be my engagement ring from Turk. It's been in his family for over 100 years.
Really? You'd think somebody would have lost it by now.
So you're not going to tell me who she is?
I can't.
Get is we don't come first.
What do you mean we don't come first? You always come first.
Tony, you never put us first.
This is have to stop. Stop it. You have to stop yelling at each other and sit down and start talking to each other and telling each other how you feel.
I've told him how I feel.
Yeah, you told me.
No. I don't mean like Johnny, I feel you are a jerk. I mean like Johnny, when you quit your job without consulting me, it made me feel like I wasn't important to you. Or, Kelly, when we're talking and you run out of the house, that makes me feel angry and alone and like we're not in this together. Okay? All right. Now, I want you to take this, and you all go out tonight and get yourself some burgers and fries and talk.
We have Emmett and laundry and...
Okay, I'll babysit. Take another 20, find yourselves a nice restaurant with some tablecloths, and have a nice, quiet dinner together. Okay? Does that sound like a good strategy?
That is not a strategy, Renee.
I agree.
But it's the law. Sexual misconduct is a Class A misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. The guy grabbed my breast and crotch. It's not as if the DA just let a few parking tickets slide.
Renee is right. The law defines unwanted touching of a person's intimate areas, such as breasts and genitalia, simply as sexual misconduct. It's just like that parade in Central Park.
It's a hate crime is what it is.
That's it. Absolute. It's a hate crime. That should be our strategy.
I understand how you feel, and I certainly don't disagree, but I've been down this road before with a rape case. The man didn't even deny that he raped the woman. We wanted to apply the hate crime statute because it would have added 5 years to his sentencing. The problem is, the hate crime statute does not cover gender.
Well, that's appalling. I mean, we would not have been groped at all if we weren't women.
Well, what is unfortunate is that even if the law were on your side, women run the risk of compromising their positions in the community, especially professional women. Look at what happened to Anita Hill. She had to give up her career in Washington.
Anita Hill?
She was dragged in front of that Senate hearing. That wasn't her choice.
Hey! Ladies, will you excuse me for a moment, please? Stacy, would you give Phyllis and Ernestine some idea of what they can expect in court? I'll be back in a moment. Rita, what a surprise.
Hi.
I thought you were leaving today. Please.
This afternoon. I thought I'd drop in and say goodbye.
Do you have time for lunch?
I'm afraid not. I've wanted to ask you something ever since... Well, I'm sorry, Renee. This really isn't any of my business. I should go.
Oh, no. Now I'm intrigued. Please. What is it?
It's about that ball player you married.
Well, let's give him a name, shall we? Riley.
I can understand impulsive, youthful decisions. But you never married again. I was just wondering why.
That's easy. I didn't want to make a horse's ass of myself 2 times in a row.
I didn't mean to pry.
No. It just lets me know how much you love your brother.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should get going.
I'm really looking forward to getting to know you.
Oh.
Why, Mary Elizabeth, what are you doing home? You You were being so quiet, I almost thought you were trying to sneak in the house.
Mary Elizabeth O'Brien, get in here.
You will pay for that. Slut. You wanted to see me?
Sit down.
Mary Elizabeth, how could you?
How could I what?
Half hour ago, your mother received a call from Marilyn Fletcher, Lisa Fletcher's mother.
She's in my sewing circle at church, Mary Elizabeth. How could you do this to me?
I didn't do anything to you.
No sass, Missy. You shamed your mother. Hanging out at a sex party in some colored girl's basement.
It wasn't a sex party.
According to Mrs. Fletcher, some of the girls were dressed very scanty.
I think you mean scantily, dear.
It's not true.
You know boys will be boys, Mary Elizabeth.
They can't help themselves, but you should have left the moment the party turned flirty.
I think you mean filthy, dear. You're a Catholic, Mary Elizabeth. The world expects more of you. This better not happen again. Now go to your room.
Renee, you want to see me?
Oh, yes, please. Come on in.
So, what's up?
Why didn't you tell me you were the other woman who was groped?
Mary Elizabeth told you.
No, she didn't. But I read her article, and I figured it out when you mentioned Anita Hill at our strategy meeting.
I see. I'm not coming out with this, Renee.
I understand.
I find that hard to believe.
Gee, thanks.
Miss Head of the Pack? Miss Do or Die for human rights, no matter what the cost?
Is that how you see me?
I've never seen you stand by the wayside, Renee. That's where you and I are different. I have worked far too hard to just throw it all away because someone touched me at a Chamber of Commerce meeting.
I'm touching you. Is that the same?
Had a little too much to drink. That's all.
Ernestine and Phyllis were sober, and it happened to them.
Did you see what they were wearing? They were all cleavage and thighs.
And you were wearing a simple black dress, if I recall. It doesn't matter how you were dressed. They had no right to grope you.
This isn't fair, Renee. I'm not like you. If this had happened to you, you'd have cut them off at the knees and gone on with your career.
It did happen to me. Long time ago, I was only 16. There was no place I could go for help. My parents told me that it was my fault because I was wearing a dress that was too short.
Your parents told you that?
It was a different time. I remember how horrible I felt, though. I didn't want to leave the house for weeks.
I wasn't raped, Renee.
But you could have been, considering how it started.
Why didn't the DA go forward with the criminal case?
Insufficient evidence. But we are moving forward on the civil case.
So if someone who had worn a simple black dress shows up, then maybe you could win this case?
Maybe we could win this case.
I don't know why I bother.
I have bothered 100 times a day, and don't you run away from me!
I can't even be around you when you're like this. I told her how I felt, and it didn't work.
Johnny, get your butt back here!
But it isn't all my fault.
Oh, absolutely not. But you got to quit running away. You're going to survive this, Johnny. You really are. Why'd you quit your job?
I was at work at the drugstore in the basement. And I was bringing up a case of vitamins. And all of a sudden, I had this horrible image of being a cough medicine jockey for the rest of my life. And I freaked. So I quit.
So why are you taking out on Kelly?
I guess because she's there.
Wrong answer. Hey, tell me something, man to man. When you and your girlfriend have a fight, do you run away or do you stay put and work it out?
Well, actually, I'm gay.
Gay?
And me and my boyfriend fight. I mean, a relationship is a relationship, right?
Yeah.
But feelings don't have genitals, if you know what I mean.
Well, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more.
What's he talking about? I'm not sure. But I think these guys can explain if you really want to know.
Okay, come on. You're shot, mister.
What the? I think we're in a gay bar, sir.
I thought you knew this place.
I thought you knew this place.
Well, maybe we should leave.
You just ordered another beer, sir.
This is true. Let's drink up.
Counsel,
Journalist?
when you didn't return my call last night, I knew you were either really busy or really pissed off at me. Anyway, just in case, I brought a little peace offering, herbal tea. It's called Serenity. It's supposed to calm your nerves.
Don't worry, I'm not angry anymore.
You not?
I'm not.
Oh, good. Because as a journalist, you know, I could never reveal my source.
It's okay, I figured it out. Stacy.
My lips are sealed.
Look, I'm an attorney, you're a writer. This is the first time we've had to deal with each other professionally, and honestly, I admire your spunk.
My spunk?
Spunk.
You know, John Kennedy wrote a wonderful book called Profiles in Courage. Profiles in spunk just doesn't have the same ring.
All right, I admire your courage.
Speaking of rings, what on earth are you going to do about that thing?
Come in. Spaz? Since when do you knock? It's your room, too.
Well, I came to apologize, Mary Elizabeth.
I have never heard you use that word before.
And I never will again if you don't make this easy.
Okay. Apologize for what?
For being insensitive about you and Renee being groped.
Well, it's groped. And I thought insensitive was your middle name.
You think you know everything there is to know about me, but you don't. And I hope you never do. But I know what it's like to be touched by someone when you don't want to be. And, sometimes I'm afraid to be alone with boys. But then... sometimes I'm afraid not to be. And, which is why I think you and your girlfriend should come up with a plan.
What kind of plan?
I don't know, just something where they think twice about ever doing it again.
I asked Junie and Alice and Gretchen and Denise to come.
They said they would?
Uh-huh.
I asked Pammy and Jill and Beth and Grace.
They say they were coming?
Yep. What time did you tell them?
4. You?
4. And, what time is it?
5.
You know, I don't care if we are in this alone. From here on out, if I have anything to say about it, boys will not be boys. You with me? Renee? You with me?
Sure. Sure, I'm with you. I'm your friend, aren't I?
Congratulations, Sonny.
I won.
Well, of course you won. I saw your opening from behind.
I beg your pardon?
I was standing in the back of the courtroom when you made your opening remarks.
Ah.
And you know what? You were right, Renee. It's wrong that the hate crime statute doesn't cover gender.
Yeah. Took the murder of Matthew Shepard, that young gay boy, to have sexual orientation included. I shudder to think what's going to have to happen to women to have gender included in that statute.
Yeah, but you did good, baby. Now, what did the judge hand down?
thanks to Stacy, a monetary judgment against each defendant for assault, invasion of privacy, and tort of outrage.
How much?
$100,000 each.
All right, baby, all right. It's a pretty ring, huh?
Yeah. Turk, there's something I need to talk to you about. Now, I'm not quite sure how to say it, so I'm just gonna come right out.
No, wait. Renee, this is not about you and me, is it?
Well, no. I mean, yes. It doesn't have to be. Now, you know, I love you very much.
I love you. Look, Renee, my stomach just went to the bottom of my feet,
No, baby. No. It's not bad. I love you, but I hate this ring. Oh, Turk, it is the ugliest ring I have ever seen. I know it's been in your family for 100 years. I'm so sorry. I've tried, but it isn't me. Baby, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? This is not funny.
It's hysterical, Renee.
No, it's not. Why are you laughing at me?
No, baby, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Renee, I hate this ring. Everybody hates that ring, with the exception of, guess who?
Rita Gale.
You know my own mother wouldn't be caught dead wearing that ring?
Then why'd you give it to me?
I didn't. Rita Gale did.
Oh, honey, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. Let me see. How about a feast fit for a wabbit?
What?
Now, 5 carats would make anybody happy. How about you?
Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, honey. I am one very happy rabbit. Oh, baby.
Interesting.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just packing a few things.
Packing. Why?
I'm leaving for a while, Kel.
Leaving?
I need to get away for a while. Okay, I just need to figure out some stuff.
You're unbelievable.
I'm gonna go spend some time with a friend of mine in Montgomery. But I won't leave you alone with Emmett. I'll come back and play with him when I get back, I promise.
Come play with him? He's not a dog, Johnny.
Look, I just think that...
If you think you can come and go as you please, play soccer in the afternoon with the boys, then show up with your dirty laundry for me to do while you take our little boy out for a stroll in the park, you're wrong. You're either here or you're not. Go be a little boy yourself if you have to. I don't want you to come and play. Please just leave us.
Don't you think that we should
I
just...
said get out.
Morning.
Eve, what are you doing here?
Well, I know how much you've got on your plate with these upcoming nuptials, and I'm just here to help you get a head start.
Now?
Oh, no time like the present. You know, yesterday I was talking to Mama on the phone, and she had the cutest idea for your wedding.
Honey, I've got to get ready for work.
Good, it's 8. You don't leave till 9.
Hence the getting ready part.
You know, these weddings don't just happen by themselves, especially the way you like things done.
What is that supposed to mean? Don't you have a column to write?
Yes, I do, and at exactly 12 noon today, I'm going to start my staring contest with my computer.
When did you start carrying a planner?
Since I became introduced to deadlines. What with Kelly's schedule and the new house and my column, I'm just barely holding my nose above the water. But I do have a topic. Tools for a lasting marriage.
Oh, you found a way to give Kelly advice without actually giving her advice.
Ding, ding, ding. Give that girl a melon. I can just put Glenn off to the end of the week. I will be good to go. What's with all that food?
She's here.
Who's she?
My wedding planner.
You've hired a wedding planner? And here I was feeling sorry for you.
Mildred, come on in. I'm so glad we could finally coordinate our schedules.
Well, so am I.
I'd like you to meet Mary Elizabeth Sims, my best friend and the matron of honor.
Nice to meet you. Hope you're ready to do battle. You're gonna have your hands full with this one.
Oh, she comes highly recommended. Mildred coordinated the mayor's wedding.
Oh, my. I heard they had 300 people at that thing.
500. Outside. Tents. In the rain. Fabulous. Shall we get started, Renee?
You can have your hands full with that one.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful world, you will have flown. Ain't easy now. I'll be gone alone.
I didn't know where to turn. When Gail called to say she got tied up in a meeting,
Kelly, relax. It's okay. I got him. It's fine.
Thanks. You're the best.
So Johnny tied up?
Don't know. Don't care. Look, I didn't want to get into it with him. Every time we see each other, all we do is fight.
Well, at least you're still talking.
It's gonna take a lot more than talking before I can set foot back in that apartment.
Is he willing?
I can't get into it right now. I took on another shift and I just can't be late.
Another shift?
Just trying to make some extra money.
Is it Johnny not giving you any money for the baby?
No. He sends me what he can.
Well, he's still the father.
Well, then he needs to start acting like one. Look, I almost forgot. Here's that bridal magazine you wanted.
Oh, thanks. I don't think she needs it now. Renee's gone out and got herself a wedding planner. Waste of good money if you ask me.
Well, you know how Renee is. She likes to have everything done just right.
Well, I believe she's gonna write herself out of the wedding she really wants.
Hello? Hello? Where is everybody? Jackson and Associates? Yes? Well, Miss Reynolds doesn't seem to be here at the moment. The EEOC. What was that message again?
Let me take care of that for you, boss. Hello? Yes, this is Lakeisha Reynolds. Is it possible for you to call back? I'm still information gathering. Great. Bye now.
Is this something I should know?
Well...
It's Joe, isn't it?
No.
It's me? You called the Equal Employment Office about me?
No. It has nothing to do with you, boss.
Then who?
My boyfriend. He was fired for sticking up for his religious beliefs, and I think he has a potential discrimination suit. I was hoping maybe you could talk to him.
Lakeisha, you know how full my plate is right now.
Joe's handling discovery on the auto class action, and you have a wedding planner. All we need is 15 minutes. Please.
Hello, Miss Jackson. Thanks again for agreeing to see me.
Lakeisha can be very persuasive. Please. So, let's begin with you telling me why you were fired.
My hair. The delivery company I work for suddenly remembered they had a grooming policy, and dreads weren't part of the equation.
Did they state that specifically?
Well, specifically, it says all delivery personnel should keep a neat appearance. Long hair should be kept in ponytails.
Which he did.
And that wasn't acceptable to them?
No. Instead, they put me on a 90-day unpaid leave. Told me the only way I could get my job back was if I cut my locks.
And when Jamal told him his dreads symbolize his Rastafarian religion, they practically accused him of lying, which right there is in direct violation of his religious freedom as stated in the Civil Rights Act.
Lakeisha, I'm aware of the act. The problem is that natural hairstyles like braids and dreads are in right now. Not everyone who's wearing them are Rastafarians.
But that's not Jamal.
Yes, but that's probably their perception.
No, their perception is of a black man refusing to fit into their comfort zone of what his hair should look like.
Or of a man who's using religion to hide behind.
I've been a practicing Rastafarian for the last 2 years, Miss Jackson. Living my life as natural as possible. Eating wholesome foods, avoiding extravagant wealth, and allowing my hair to grow in its natural state.
Which could also be construed as a holistic lifestyle, which is also in these days.
In the dictionary, Religion is defined as a cause or activity pursued with zeal or conscientious devotion. This is my conscientious devotion to my religion.
Are you serious? You're gonna try for cheerleader?
She has to. I made JV. Not to mention how she'll look in one of those little skirts.
It's all a part of high school, Renee. You should try out too. Imagine if we both made the squad together.
Did you see any black cheerleaders?
I'm gonna be the first.
I'm not into being the first this year. Besides, I have more important things to do. The Black Student Union is gearing up for the Democratic Convention.
Well, that sounds like a barrel of laughs.
Where are you going?
Oh, Mr. Tucker needs a busboy, and I need a job to pay for all this cheerleading equipment.
When's the last time you saw a girl bus a table? Get it? Bus? Boy?
Well, I guess I'll just have to be the first. Hey, Mr. Tucker. I know the perfect person for that busboy job.
Really? Who?
Me.
Oh, thanks, but no. The job's already been filled.
Oh, by who?
Him?
You weren't even looking for a job.
Look, I told you, Mr. Tucker, he just offered it to me on the spot. What was I supposed to do? Turn him down?
Yes, I just...
Elizabeth, do you want me to have a car or not?
Maybe Mr. Tucker just thought Collier was better qualified.
Collier's only qualification is that he's the right sex.
Mary Elizabeth, such language.
You know, why can't you at least be happy that one of us did get the job?
Because I'm the one that asked.
You know, we were just discussing this very thing in our meeting last night.
Yeah, what meeting?
Oh, just me and some of the girls in town get together and discuss issues that are relevant to women today.
Irene, I know you mean well, but I prefer not to fill Mary Elizabeth's head with all those women's issues.
I think it's too late to worry about that.
Mama, you can't really want me to grow up accepting that I can't do or be anything that Collier can.
You don't have to accept it. Women do women's work. Men do men's work. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but if I want to be a busboy, I should be able to be a busboy. Teresa's been looking for a job for months, and she hasn't found anything. Hey, everybody, you'll never guess what just happened. If you say you found a job, I swear I will hit you.
Let's just cut through the crap and lay our cards on the table.
By all means. You're aware that federal, state, and city laws prohibit discrimination on the basis of religion.
Yes. However, we're dealing with a policy issue. A grooming policy that's been in effect at my client's company for some years.
A grooming policy that until now has truly never been enforced.
But one which is in place nonetheless, and your client refused to adhere to it.
So Go Fast Express fired my client even after informed them that his hairstyle was a symbol of his religion.
You've gotten the facts wrong, Miss Jackson. We didn't fire Mr. Turner. We offered him a position that only limited his interaction with the public.
This position that you offered him, was it at equal or greater pay to his previous position?
Go Fast Express recognized Mr. Turner's contribution to the company, made every effort to accommodate him.
By giving him a job of lesser pay. Mr. Harding, under the amended Civil Rights Act of 1964, Mr. Turner has a right to express his religious freedom. And considering that natural hairstyles are predominantly worn by African Americans, I think we also have grounds for racial discrimination.
Maybe we should dispense with all the rhetoric and come to an agreeable compromise.
Compromise. Key to any relationship, especially one just starting out. Especially one in its infancy. Yeah. Is compromise. That's right. That's a good first sentence if I ever heard one.
Hey, Suge.
Shh. Don't wake the baby.
I thought you were supposed to pick him up an hour ago.
She's running late. The next shift called in sick.
Oh, man, she better slow down. She's burning the candle at both ends.
She got 2 sets of grandparents. She'll be all right. You're home early.
Yeah, well, I can't move forward unless a certain wife makes some decisions.
Yes, I know that. It's just you keep asking me questions when I'm in the middle of something.
Well, Mary Elizabeth, our house isn't going to build itself.
I know that, Collier. And that is exactly why I have penciled you in day after tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Can you make that?
I can't wait 2 days. I need to know whether you want a marble.
No.
Okay, but trying to give you some options. It's your fantasy.
Hey, Renee. Tonight. Oh, I told Kel that I'd babysit. But you know, since I have the most wonderful husband in the world, I think I could make it at 7. Yeah, that's a nice one, too.
Yeah, it's got all the lace embroidery and the pearl beading that I love. And Mildred thinks I would look fabulous in Vera Wang. God, there's so many to choose from. I don't know where to begin.
Well, it's good to see you so excited. It's a far cry from that panicked spiral you got into with Bill. Remember that?
Please don't remind me.
You were this far away from running away to Paris to get married.
Under the Eiffel Tower.
You're not creating Paris all over again, are you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just don't understand why you have to hire somebody to tell you what to wear and how to be when it's your party.
That's right, Emmy. It is my party and it's my wedding. And if I want to have a wedding planner plan it, I'll have a wedding planner plan it.
Fine, I think you should have a wedding planner plan it. But I do think that you should plan to have the wedding you want.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to say this one thing. I think you should do what makes you happy, not what Mildred thinks will make you happy.
And you don't think I'm doing that?
I offered this as Exhibit A. Miss Renee Jackson and Mr. Clyde Terhune cordially invite you to the wedding of the season.
I mean, I know that you pride yourself in knowing exactly what is best for everyone else, but in this instance, you are absolutely 100% dead wrong.
So what'd they say?
I got them to compromise. They're willing to reinstate you doing deliveries if you're willing to wear a cap.
Unacceptable.
They're willing to bend, Jamal. This is a good thing.
Well, for them, yeah. But did anybody ask how I'd be compromised? I'm a Rastafarian, Miss Jackson. Hiding my dreads would be the equivalent of bleaching the color of my skin. Is that what you're asking me to do?
You asked me to get your job back. I did that.
If I was a Jewish man sitting across from you, would you inform me I had to remove my yarmulke in order to keep my job? Or would you tell me we're fighting this because they're violating your basic right to freedom of religion?
That's a good argument, but...
My locks are my strength and a representation of my unity with God, Miss Jackson. They shall not make baldness upon their heads, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. Now, I know you're thinking, any Joe Black can recite scripture. But I doubt if he's willing to give up any coin for his conviction.
I think I hurt her feelings.
Renee knows how love should.
You think so?
I know so. Now, can I get an answer from you on this carpet?
I just don't want her to think that she has to make some kind of big statement to have the perfect wedding.
I agree. Shag or Berber?
I don't know why I care. It's not my wedding.
No, it's not. Now, you know, we don't even have to do this carpet thing. We can do the whole house in hardwood floor.
I mean, I planned 2 of them myself before it almost killed me. Maybe it's a good idea to hire somebody to do that kind of thing.
Well, maybe it is, but Mary Elizabeth, can you just concentrate for 1 minute?
I'll give you 5. Go.
All right. Hello. Hey, Catherine.
Oh, tell her I'm out.
Yeah, Catherine, she's gonna be there in a minute. All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Catherine, she really did. Yeah? Yeah, this is her father. Kelly, open the door! Kelly!
Daddy, what is wrong?
Are
Is
you
Mom
okay?
okay?
Your mother's fine. Your work's been calling you for the past 2 hours. They called us looking for you. They couldn't find you. Kelly, are you okay?
I overslept. I didn't hear my alarm. I gotta go get ready.
No.
Just let me go.
Hey, Kel.
Dad,
It's fine. Listen to me. They got somebody to cover for you. Baby, you don't have to do this all by yourself,
Daddy,
you know.
I know. I need to prove that I can make it right now if I have to.
Oh, how's it going so far?
Good. Really good. If only I could just stop doubting whether I made the right decision kicking Johnny out or not.
Yeah, but any decision you made, it's the right one, I'm sure. Now you have to, look at it and learn from it and figure out where you're going to go from here.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
It takes a while, Your mother didn't always have her sunny disposition. Remember when I walked out on her and Bobby?
You walked out? You and Mom never told us that. What happened?
Well, what happened was that I got stupid. Thinking I didn't need anybody's help in making decisions that I had to make as a father and a husband. You learn very quickly that's not the way to go.
What if Johnny doesn't learn that?
He'll figure out soon enough who his rock is.
I'm not so sure.
Walking out's the easy part. It's the coming back that's hard. You give him time. Johnny's trying to find his way to the hard part.
Harding will hammer home the stereotypical images of the Rastafarian.
The pot smoking, reggae music loving.
Exactly. So our major defense would be to prove that Jamal's beliefs are sincerely held and that he has the intense personal conviction to uphold them.
Do we also need to prove Rastafari as a legit religion?
Oh, no, there's no one entity that can say if it is or if it isn't, even though it is considered unorthodox.
You think we'll get this injunction?
I don't see why not. There are not a whole lot of situations that can circumvent religious freedom and expression.
I really appreciate you doing this. I mean, especially with the wedding and everything. How's that going, by the way?
All right, I guess. Even though my best friend keeps second-guessing every move I make.
Mildred getting on her nerves, too, huh?
No, Mildred can be a handful, but she's a perfectionist, and that is exactly what I need right now.
What does Turk think about her?
He's steering clear. If I'm happy, he's happy.
I'm happy for you, Emmy, but
Oh, just listen. Now, that's the National Organization of Women, was organized to initiate and support action against prejudice and discrimination against women in government, industry, professions, churches, political parties, and every other field of importance in American society.
Sounds like they do a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is about the women's liberation movement, and this is about the boycotting of beauty and cleaning products.
Why are they boycotting?
Well, the way I understand it, these products symbolize women being stuck in the house or being gawked at.
Yesterday you were going to be a cheerleader. Now, today, you're a feminist.
I know, isn't it great? And the best part is, it's something we can do together.
Emmy, I don't think I have enough time to be involved with another cause.
But Renee, this cause is important too. It's like the NAACP, but for women. Women's rights are being threatened, and we have to fight to keep them.
You don't need any help. You do that all the time.
I know, but well, this is something we can do together. So are you with me?
So, as a feminist, what should I be doing?
Throwing out the trash.
What on earth are you doing?
Throwing away products that are keeping women behind.
I need a translator just to figure out what you are saying these days.
It has to do with now in the feminist movement. Emmy went to a meeting and they're throwing away all beauty and cleaning products.
Well, then let them boycott. We don't have enough money to be throwing away these good products.
But we should boycott. These products are demeaning to women.
Dishwashing liquid has done nothing to me but clean my dishes.
And according to Now, keep you in the kitchen.
Now has nothing to do with you or me. It is for middle-class white women who are bored with their lives.
I don't understand. Shouldn't we be involved with rights for women?
Not until we make leaps and bounds as Negroes. You always have to look at the big picture, Renee. Always.
Now, Renee, I know that after our last meeting we discussed champagne roses, but I thought the calla lily would be a much more exquisite choice.
Oh, these are beautiful. What do you think, Emmy?
Yeah, they're all right. Are roses your favorite?
Which is why I thought having calla lilies at the wedding would be a welcome change.
Why shouldn't she have what she likes?
Miss Sims, it's my job as the bridal consultant to take that which is familiar and transform it into something unique.
So you're gonna change roses into a calla lily. What next? You're gonna pull a wedding bell out of your head?
Look, you've made it perfectly clear.
May the bride speak, please.
Please do.
Thank you, Emmy. Now, I know you're really trying to help, but Mildred obviously knows what she's doing, so if she thinks Calla Lilies would make a better statement, I don't disagree.
Well, why did you want me here if I can't speak my mind?
Because you're the matron of honor.
Well, perhaps you'd like to sit over here and do my job.
Perhaps I should. At least I know what she likes.
Okay, ladies, truce. Now, Emmy, if you can't say something nice, then...
I'm just making suggestions. Remember, you don't get a redo on this, okay? The first time's the first time. Well, I guess in your case, it's actually the second time.
Look, I certainly welcome all suggestions, but since I am the one planning the wedding and you being as busy as you seem to be,
I'm not too busy to plan my best friend's wedding.
Okay, that's it. If you two want to fight over who's better, then fight. But I am the one who is getting married. So in 1 week, I'm going to ask both of you to present me with your best proposal.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You want me to audition? No, Mildred Harrison does not audition.
Oh, come on, be a sport, Millie.
Mildred.
Pardon. Mildred.
Let the games begin.
Hey there. How are you, darling? You are so sweet to let me come on such short notice. Did you find those pictures?
A few? Come on in here and sit down. Can you believe it? Our girl is finally getting married.
I can. It's just amazing, isn't it? Oh, look, here are these pictures.
Now, what do you want these for again?
Well, I'm wanting to do kind of a wedding collage. You know, a little surprise for the wedding.
Oh, that is so sweet. Look, I was going through my wedding just the other day. I can't believe all the great ideas I have collected. Oh, Lord, I have been dreaming about this day for years.
You know, I'm a little short on time today, Miss Jackson.
Look at here, Mary Elizabeth. My mama's veil. Oh, and the swatches for bridesmaids' dresses that I have collected. Oh, Lord, I forgot all about this. Isn't this a beautiful burgundy? This is a piece of Renee's high school graduation dress. She wanted to say it because she never thought she'd find another color quite like that.
I remember that dress. Miss Jackson, could I borrow some of these things?
Whatever would you want this for?
Well, I'm trying to explain to Renee that she does not need this whole dog and pony show thing that this wedding planner is trying to sell her.
Wedding planner? Oh, no, she didn't. Renee, we need to talk.
Hey, Mama. What's wrong?
You know good and damn well what's wrong. My only daughter is getting married and everybody else is planning a wedding but me.
Mama, that is not true. Now, I just didn't want you to worry. The mother of the bride should get to enjoy herself.
Well, I would enjoy myself a lot more if I knew what was going on. Now, when do I get to meet this smelly woman?
All in due time.
Well, I am putting in my bed. Have you thought about your place settings for the reception yet?
Mama, a client of mine just came in, so...
Let them wait. We're going to talk about my ideas. Now, you need gifts for the bridal party.
Mama.
I think that you and Turk should get CDs.
Would you please hold on a second?
Jamal, how can you be done as hard as we want?
What's going on out here?
He wants to drop the case. Can you believe it, Renee? After every...
Look, you should calm down. Jamal?
I'm just not sure it's worth my time. You know, I don't like all the negative energy it's creating.
Oh, you'll have a lot of negative energy with no job. Renee, can you please talk some sense into him?
You're dropping the case because of negative energy?
I attended a reasoning session. Now, that's where Rastafarians
gather together to pray and meditate on religious and personal issues.
And smoke ganja. He waits till we get into the middle of the trial to do this when you know what's at stake.
Exactly. You know, the holy herb allows me to get closer to God. And he made me see that I don't need to prove anything to anybody. Let them wallow in their ignorance.
But their ignorance is steeped in stereotypes, Jamal.
What do you think, Renee?
Honestly?
I wouldn't have asked.
I think you have the opportunity to debunk a lot of untruths. But it's your life getting turned upside down. If you can live with their current perception of you, then walk away.
And if I can't?
Then I say we have a hell of a lot of work to do. Minus the ganja, of course.
Renee, you need to taste these chocolate hearts before they melt.
Hey, What a nice surprise.
Did I happen to leave my day planner here? I lost it somewhere yesterday, and I just can't find it anywhere.
I don't think so, honey. What is all that?
Oh, I've just been running a few errands. Has Melly been here?
Yeah, she came by to drop off a few pictures.
Oh, well, bully for her. Anyway, I just happened to stop by the bakery on my way over here, and I was talking to the baker about your favorite flavor, tiramisu.
Actually, it's chocolate.
Well, that actually depends on what you've had for dinner. So, why don't we talk about the menu?
Well, you seem to know all my likes and dislikes. Surprise me.
Perhaps I will.
Oh, this is a nice baby blue. Wouldn't that be good for the bathroom tile?
I like the darker one better.
Oh. Hey, I stopped by, saw Kelly. She overslept, missed work.
Running out of candle to burn. She's so determined to make it on her own. Collier, I really can't do this right now. You didn't pick that, did you?
Well, I was going to.
Well, don't.
Yeah, you're right. So, what should we do about Kelly? She says she's taking care of everything.
Yeah, everything but herself. I don't know what to do.
Do you like cherry wood, like as in kitchen cabinets?
I told you I wanted them painted white.
White, yeah, white. I remember that. Okay. You coming to bed anytime soon? We can talk fireplaces.
The only thing I'm burning is midnight oil.
Degrading and it's robbing you of your true power as a woman. Give me that! Mama, get in here quick! She's trying to kill me! No, I'm not. I'm just trying to show you the new path we women are taking.
What is going on in here, Mary Elizabeth?
She's ruining my life. That's what's going on. How am I supposed to go out in the world with hairy legs and no mascara? Eleanor Roosevelt once said that no one can make you feel inferior without your consent.
Mary Elizabeth, stop this foolishness. You have no right to throw away your sister's beauty supplies.
She doesn't need them. Yes, I do. You're just jealous because I got a job and nobody wants to hire you.
Is that what this is about?
No, this is about us being respected and seen as equal to men.
Throwing away Teresa's blush is not going to get you a job at that diner. Now, I admire your spunk, but you're just going to have to prove your point another way.
A boycott of the diner? We'll demand that they hire women as busboys or janitors or any other job we want.
Who's gonna show up besides you and me?
Grandma Otis and some of the women from Now.
I was telling Mama about Now, and she said we're not feminists. We're focusing on black issues like our presence at the Democratic Convention.
But Renee, you can be a feminist. Any woman can be. You want to help me with my flyers and picket signs?
What about Collier? You gonna make him quit his job?
No. He wants to work there, let him. We'll just boycott him, too. Oh, I gotta go. Grandma Otis and I are having a strategy session.
When are you doing this anyway?
Saturday, 2 o'clock. Everybody's gonna be there. I'll see you.
This Saturday? And me? Wait! I have a conflict.
Hey, honey, we're here.
Hey! Hey, baby. Do you mind staying just for a few minutes while I finish this dinner? I got off work late, and then the car wouldn't start.
Sure, it's okay. I'll hang. Here we go. You look a little pale, honey. Are you all right?
No. I'm fine. Listen, I'm sorry the place is such a mess. Just by the time I get home, I don't have the energy, you know?
Yeah. Can I help you pick any of this up or put these papers away or?
No, they're all bills. I don't open them until I can pay them.
What happened?
I just dropped a pan.
Oh, dear. I believe somebody's done the do here.
Damn it, I forgot to buy more diapers. I am so stupid.
Okay, honey, let me just run out and get some, okay? I'll be right
you've
back.
done enough. It's fine. What? A mouse, and I keep calling the landlord and he won't do anything. I'm scared they're gonna bite him.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna get the baby. I want you to pack your bags. You're coming home. Yes, Mama, that is the exact box that I am talking about. I'll be by this afternoon to pick it up. Okay. Thanks, honey. Love you. Coming.
Hi, Mrs. Sims. Is Kelly here? Hey, big man.
Kelly's not here. She's working. Remember, she has a job.
May I?
You have a lot of nerve showing up on my doorstep.
Kelly won't call me back. I just left the apartment. Is everything okay?
No. Everything is not okay. Kelly and Emmett are staying with us for a while.
Why?
Why, you ask? Because Kelly is a single mother working a double shift so she can make ends meet alone. Because her husband won't get a job. Because her husband won't step up to the plate and be a man. Because her husband is an immature jackass. And you are so lucky Collier Sims isn't home right now.
Mrs. Sims, I have been trying to help her, but she won't let me. She barely lets me see the baby.
Don't dare look to me for sympathy.
Look, I just want you to understand that I would do anything for my family.
How about getting a job? Did you call the pharmacy? Did you ask for your old job back? Johnny, when are you going to learn to sacrifice? You've got to learn to sacrifice.
Can I take Emmett home with me?
Did you ask Kelly?
No.
Phone's on the table.
Bye, little bear. Daddy loves you. And I'll see you soon, okay?
Hey, you almost ready?
I think so.
This is gonna be so cool. I bet we have a huge turnout. I'd like to see Mr. Tucker not hire women after this.
Don't you think the diner would be a lot busier on a Sunday afternoon, like right after church?
Yeah, but I already passed out posters that say Saturday.
I know, but I was just...
And Grandma Otis told everybody at the Now meeting last night. I mean, why do you want to change it? You're not trying to back out on me, are you, Renee?
No, I really want to do this with you, but...
But what?
I have a meeting with the Black Student Union at 2 o'clock on
Renee.
Saturday. I'm one of the speakers. You know I've been planning for the Democratic Convention in Chicago. The NAACP wants to work with us. This is a huge deal, Emmy.
And my little boycott isn't a huge deal?
Of course it is, but I made a commitment to the...
You made a commitment to me.
Emmy, I'll come over as soon as I'm done. I know how important this is to you.
Do you? After all the years of going to your rallies and your marches, this is finally something that we can do together, united as women. What happened to our sisterhood?
You and I are sisters. But let's face it, even if Bee's Diner starts hiring women, they will never hire blacks, except as janitors.
Oh, so your cause is more important than mine.
No, but I am a black woman, and I will always be black first.
Why aren't you a woman first?
Because that's not how people see me.
Well, that's how I see you. But I guess that doesn't matter.
Jamal wanted me to thank you again for taking on the case.
He should thank himself. He stuck to his guns. Got lucky with a fair judge and ended up with a verdict which reflected what he was willing to do in the first place, put his hair up in a ponytail.
I still say it was all you.
Did you and Jamal go out to celebrate?
No, not yet, but we will.
We might want to hold off on that celebration.
Hey, Jamal.
What's the matter?
I just quit.
What?
I know. I go to court and force them to hire me back, and I'm there for a few hours, and I just quit.
What happened?
They passed out these letters as soon as I got there.
They're implementing random drug testing for all employees.
I'm surprised it took them this long to come up with that one.
Wait a minute, they can't just target you like that. Renee, can they get away with that?
I'm afraid they can.
But I don't understand.
Lakeisha, we proved our point. And now it's on the record books forever. I just hope you don't think I wasted your time, Renee.
Freedom is always worth fighting for.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, ladies, you know the rules. No eye rolling, no sabotaging, no interrupting. You have the floor.
Go ahead, Millie.
Fine. So, you gave me a budget of 50. Here's what I can do for 30. Ms. Renee Jackson and Mr. Clyde Terhune cordially invite you to attend the wedding of the season. Let me just set the scene for you. It's a black tie affair, an elegant evening wedding. The 200 guests have taken their seats. Unity candles light the sanctuary. I can get them at below cost. And a beautiful white wedding arch waits patiently at the end of the aisle. When the big moment arrives, your bridesmaids, who will look stunning in shimmering black dresses made of this material, will float down the aisle. Then, the bride makes her appearance, a vision in the dress of her choice, which I would be more than happy to advise her on. The happy couple exchanges their vows, and the guests ring them farewell with these little keepsake wedding bells engraved with the words, "Ring this tiny wedding bell to wish the happy couple well." And it's off to the reception in a white limo, where a 6-tier cake awaits, each tier a different flavor, surrounded by edible pearls.
Wow. Mildred, that was wonderful. Thank you very much. Emmy?
Well, I think when ideas come from the heart, you don't have to put on a big dog and pony show to impress people, you know? Kind of like putting perfume on a...
Emmy?
Okay. It's sunset. Everybody looks great. As the people come up to the church, they're greeted by a collage of photos, including this one, that has a quote underneath that says, "I want to stay here, marry a smart, handsome man, and have 4 children. The bridesmaids will be dressed in burgundy, just like this."
Oh my goodness, Emmy. Where'd you find this?
Someone's mother remembered a 17-year-old girl's promise to put her bridesmaids in just that color.
Mama kept this all these years?
We got about 100 candles. Enough to light the place, but not enough to set you on fire. And right before you say, "I do," we play a little song by one of your favorite singers.
Aunt Kiki!
Didn't you always say you wanted her to sing at your wedding? And then you have a little something old to put in your shoe for good luck.
Oh, honey, one of our pennies.
I kept it.
We had jars of these in Fort Dixie.
You remember how we used to run up and put them on the rail?
It's amazing we weren't run over by trains.
That's true. Remember that time.
Wow, Mom, I can't believe you're gonna plan Renee's wedding.
Neither can I.
Careful what you wish for.
You know, I promise promised I would have this done by 8. I'm on my last paragraph. If you all could just please pretend that I'm not even in the room for about 20 minutes. I know that I could get through this.
Hey, no problem. Do your thing, shouldn't.
Oh, I'll get it.
What are you doing here?
Can I come in?
Come on in, Johnny.
What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, I want to take him in for a few days. I really miss him, and I know you could use the break.
Fine.
Did you get the check I sent you?
You mean the one that barely covered the baby food?
Yeah, I got it. Did you get a job?
Not yet. I was thinking, since I've been staying at my parents' house, and now you've been staying here, maybe we could save some money if we
You wanna give up the apartment?
Well, it's just not that we can really afford it anymore. We don't even use it.
Fine.
Look, if you want to keep it...
No. We'll get rid of it.
Come on, big man. Come on. Come on. Let's go home. Let's go home. Well, good night.
Bye, baby. I'll see you soon.
I'll call you.